Hi and welcome to Let's Talk for Real, hosted by myself, Christopher Mattox, my girlfriend, Hannah Robson.
Hello.
And this is a podcast where we just talk about real issues, real opinion, and just real talk in general, guys.
Yep.
So, Hannah's going to open us up with the funny joke.
I just lit up on my phone. I hope you like this. I mean, I'll give you a clue about the joke. If you watch the programme, you'll get my joke. Definitely. How do you find Will Smith in the snow? You have no idea, don't you?
No.
You look for the Fresh Prince.
That's worse than last week's.
No, because I was thinking, I read it, I thought, now if I read
Watch
this
the
joke,
show, do you understand?
yeah, definitely you understand.
And if you don't?
If you don't, people don't have no sense of humour. So yeah. So yeah.
Don't
That's
worry
my
guys,
joke.
next week mine should be better.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to, this isn't really a question as such, I just really want to talk about it. Fortnite, right? It's all over the news, the media, gaming. When Ninja tried to get everybody to floss. Not seeing enough movement, guys. Remember? I'm sure you've seen the meme.
I think I do remember seeing the meme.
Yeah. So, I'm hearing now that Fortnite, it's not as popular as it once was, right? But before I heard that, you and me saw the thing with Marshmallow. With that massive, literally a live Marshmallow concert inside a game of Fortnite.
I'm surprised I haven't done in any other game, but it wouldn't just suit it, would it? It would definitely only suit in Fortnite because it's a range. It's like in the middle of nowhere. Not middle of nowhere. It's just forest area, and then you got this like ground where you can put anything in it. You can put a concert. You can put like events going on or something like that.
Minecraft.
I mean,
Could do Minecraft.
yeah, because Minecraft is only like block work and pixels.
Yeah, but you can still build stuff.
How can you do Marshmallow? Okay.
I don't know, but they could have put it in for argument's sake. Maybe the likes of GTA 5.
Well, oh, sorry for my yawn. Well, I mean, we don't know when. I mean, it's going to be a long, long time. I mean, GTA 5 is quite old now, do you think?
Oh, very old.
Very
it came
old.
out before the PS4.
And for the next one to come out will be
Very
many,
long time
many
now.
years to come. I mean, probably when I'm now 22, so maybe in my 30s it might come out. That's how long it might take.
Oh, God. Sorry, just my dad. Yeah, sorry, my dad's just dad. I don't think it's going to be that long for the next one to come out. Probably maybe 3 years' time, because they've only just released Red Dead Redemption 2 and they're going to put a lot of work and effort into that. I think they've only just now done the online properly as well. So GTA will be out for a while. But what I'm saying is, why Fortnite? Why not something else? Why is it only Fortnite, in my opinion, is crap.
Yeah.
And I don't see the big deal with Fortnite. You've got weapons shooting, which you have in Halo for argument's sake.
You've got building like forts, I don't know, towers and that.
But that's it. What's so good about that?
I don't know. Like I said before, it's all about. With Rockstar, I think they're making games like, if ever this happens to you, this is your survival route. If you know what I mean. Not survival route, but like if the world ever comes to a point where you don't know what I'm getting to.
No, all I know is Rockstar are making more realistic games compared to the likes of Fortnite.
Yeah, like saying if apocalypse happens.
Like with Red Dead Redemption, okay, this guy, he needs to, like with my guy that I'm currently playing as, yeah, he's underweight. He actually came up when I last played a few days ago.
Yeah, because it's realistic.
He came up in the top left saying, your character's underweight. This is going to start affecting his health. You need to start eating more to make him more healthy. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll do that, but I don't really do it as much, to be honest. Only when his health is low, I feed them. But apparently you're supposed to feed them quite often.
Regularly, yeah. Just like feed yourself to death.
And it's the same with the horse as well, that you have. Now, if you don't look after the characters, their health starts going. If you don't cut their hair starts growing. That's what I'm saying with Fortnite. It's just a bunch of randomness, basically. It's just building up stuff and then killing people. And with Fortnite, you've got the likes of people that just stay in the one spot going. I don't see the point in it, honestly.
I see no point. I think when I first played Fortnite, I think I got bored in the first 5 minutes.
I actually done well in the first time I played. I got like top 10.
Top 10, oh my god.
Remember?
I think
I came 6th. Just
that's quite good.
Yeah, well, all I done was I just avoided everybody.
You just avoid everyone, and if you know someone's going to come, you
run away.
Yeah, run away or run the opposite direction.
Just all I done is with the circle thing. Just as you know, like after I don't know, what is it, 4 minutes for argument's sake. Every 4 minutes the circle gets smaller and smaller. If you're outside the circle, then you lose.
Die, yeah.
So what I done, I kept going on the edge of the circle every time.
Yeah, don't. Oh, now you told you secret. Everyone's going to do that now.
Oh come on! I'm sure there's people out there that have way better strategies than I did. There's a guy I saw that basically he kept building up, and then he's literally in the clouds, yeah, and then he's building on and on and on and on and on, and then he's scoping people from like way up there.
How?
I don't know. I saw this guy on Facebook. I don't know how the hell he done it.
That is a gaming geek, I tell you.
Oh yeah, but that's what I'm saying. With the whole marshmallow of Fortnite, that's the biggest gaming event I've seen in a long time. Just I think that's just, you know, like with instance, you're Russell Howard top. Turn round.
What?
Turn round so I can show them. Turn round.
I don't know you're able to see it. Really what?
Right, you see how you've got, okay, Russell, he's going to go to Bristol, sorry, and he's going to go to London, Cardiff, all these places, yeah? Marshmallow's version of this, he had a Fortnite section. A place where there's going to be a Fortnite at what time.
Sorry.
You get it?
Yeah, my leg. Ow.
But with, so what I'm saying is, other artists going to do that same sort of thing. Who else can even do that? Because Marshmallow, he's not just I wouldn't say singer, I'll say artist. He's not just an artist, he's
not
also
a DJ? No.
I think he's a DJ, isn't he?
He's a DJ. He writes music, that's all I know. Same with
I would just say he's an artist. Just say he's an artist.
Yeah, he's an artist.
But all I know is he's not just an artist, he's also a YouTuber. You know that? He does YouTube.
Oh, fair enough.
He does, as far as I know, he does like cricket shows, that guy, with like famous celebrity guests. Look it up. He does cooking. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look up that later.
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, that's what I wanted to say. Because Fortnite's trending, gonna have Fortnite as the title, you know, get those views.
Yeah, right. I think something better.
Oh, but seriously though, Fortnite it's not for me. I don't see the big deal about it.
No, I don't as well. I mean,
I like Call of Duty back in the day.
Yeah, Call of Duty was fun, I remember.
It's
I don't know what it was.
straight up, here's your team, here's the other team, I'll kill the other team. That's it.
Yeah.
Fortnite's just a bunch of BS in my opinion. But onto a more very extremely controversial topic, which we're going to have to be very careful with what we say here.
Alright.
If there was no religion, would there be no wars?
Blimey. I mean...
Now I'm on about, before I get into it, hold on.
If there's no religion, would there be no wars?
Yes.
So...
Now I'm on the nights of...
That's a real religion? What the hell?
I'm on Google now, looking them all up, yeah, and I've got the likes of Jainism. Sorry if wait, that's the Nazi symbol, what the hell?
Yeah, that can't be a real religion.
It is, it's come up on...
Oh my god.
Jainism, traditionally known as Jain Dharma. It's an ancient religion. Followers of Jainism are called Jain.
Wait, I remember now. History. They did, back in World War One, Two, they used the Nazi symbol, but they slanted it a bit. My sister, I mean, she knows. She said if you turn it the other way, it's actually a religious symbol. The Nazi sign is actually a religious symbol. If it was slanted a bit,
the Nazi sign copied this, or they copied the Nazi sign?
No, it's original. They made that themselves. But the thing is, the Nazi symbol was slanted a bit. And if my sister said, if you slant it the other way a bit, it's a religious symbol. Simple as that. I don't believe that's a real religion. That's just bullcrap.
The path of victory, crossing over life's stream of rebirth through ethical and spiritual life. Is that basically Buddhism?
No, it's not. No. Buddhism is right there.
It teaches liberation, but it's to live a life of harmless and reincarnations. Reincarnation? Reincarnation. The aim of Jain life is to achieve liberation of the soul.
Don't scroll up. I mean, talking of religion, I think the best religion would go to be a Buddhist.
No, don't be. I'm telling you now, don't be saying stuff like that.
I'm not, sorry.
Just shush, because I want to go through all of these, just so we know what exactly it is we're talking about before you go off saying anything. So, from what I'm seeing, right, let me just go on this. So I've got all the topics and lists here, right? So we've got Jainism, Buddhism, Hinduism,
Sikhism.
Okay.
And then there's
others.
Christianity.
Catholicism. Protestantism.
On Eastern and Oriental
Orthodoxy.
So yeah, I think that's doing.
Judaism. Shuism. Sunnism. Judaism. Iranian. East Asian. African. American. Well, these. I'm going to go all into anyway. But, you know what they haven't mentioned? Which it is actually classed as a religion.
What?
Atheism.
What's atheism?
I don't believe God, I don't believe Buddha, I don't believe Ganesh or whatever that one is called.
I think, if I ask my sister, what religion are you? She goes, yeah, I've got no religion. So I go, oh, you're atheism.
No.
So she looked, what?
Having no religion doesn't mean that you're atheism.
So I mean you don't believe anything, that's what you said.
Atheism are a core bunch of people that get together to talk about their not beliefs.
They're not beliefs.
It's still classed as... This is what
still classed as
most
a
of those... I'm going to say it up straight. This is what most of those idiots don't understand. It is the religion of sense. You're all getting
because
together.
You don't believe in any of them at all.
No, you don't believe in God. You don't believe in Ganesh. You don't believe in whoever Buddha or any of the other gods that are out there. They don't believe in none of that. All they do is believe in themselves.
I think I believe that as a religion, actually.
You don't? Okay, so do you go to church every Sunday with these group of people and say...
No, going to church is if you're a Christian.
Yeah, no, or a Catholic. Catholics go to church as well. And so do
Some
Jews.
people, I might be... If I was religious, I wouldn't waste my time every Sunday going to bloody church, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but that's your choice. Everyone is entitled to that choice, and
I won't waste my time and money on that. Sorry.
I think it's free. I think it's voluntary for you to pay to go to church. It's your choice. You pay for donations, all that stuff, isn't it?
Voluntary.
But, yeah.
Well, the thing is, when my nan goes to church, she doesn't always does it, but she always puts £5 in it.
But what I'm saying is, atheism is actually a religion. Look it up, honestly.
Oh,
but
so many things to look up on.
But listen to all the religions that I'm only just now seeing. All the ones that I knew about was Buddhism, obviously, Hinduism, Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. Those are pretty much like, and Catholic. Those are pretty much the main ones. You would think so.
Recognised, yeah, because it's most recognised. I mean.
But then you've got African religions, which I guess are their own small thing.
Yeah.
Islam is, well, Islam. Then you've got whatever this Gnosticism. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Where are you looking at? Where?
Here, Gnosticism.
Where the hell's that?
I don't know. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong to anyone who's Gno-sick.
Genos.
I don't know how you say it. Christianity.
Do you know what Judaism is then?
Huh?
Do you know what Judaism is?
What one? This?
Judaism,
Yeah. Judaism is Jewish, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guessed, you went, is it?
No, I know, because I recognise that symbol. My nan gave me a necklace with that, that's why.
Or is it because you call it Jewish?
Huh? Yeah, I'm 24% Jewish or whatever. But yeah, so my argument is, right, who can I compare? So, I'm not the best person to be talking about this, but all I can give is my opinion and my views on this, yeah? So, I know for a fact, Buddhism, Hinduism, Christianity, Islam and Judaism, if you have them all in the same room, they're not all going to shake hands and say, it's a lovely day to meet you, are they?
No, because, fair enough though, because they'll be like, well, you're not my religion, are you?
You're not my religion, you don't believe in my beliefs, I'm going to kill you for that.
Yeah. But if everyone, this should be an experiment on, I say TV, and everyone could dress like normal clothes, people like you, and they about 100 people, for example, and there'll be a mixture of religion, yeah, and they'll all shake hands, and then they'll get sit down together, and then there should be someone like on stage and say, right, put how many hands up for Buddhism? So they said there's 2, and I was like, what the hell? Right, put how many hands up for Judaism? Most people put their hand up, and everyone shook hands, and I'm like, oh my god, most people who are Christian say, yeah, me, and everyone would just be shocked and say, what? I'll just shake hands with that guy. I'm not his religion. I'm gobsmacked.
Yeah, but if they made a TV show like that, it'd be dangerous.
It'd be absolutely, dangerous. But I mean, with London being, like you say, nothing to do with religion, multicultural.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously, they all have their different religions. But now, obviously, everything being like in harmony, like you said, being in London, we accept everyone who we are, really. What we believe in, who we are, and what we do.
With what you say, I'll counter that with, let's say if they did do a TV show, and I tell you this TV show that I have in my head would be so much more popular, you know why? So you've got, I don't know what this show is called. Oh, Dating in the Dark? I don't know what it was called. I used to watch this with my mum like many years ago. And you basically have these two, there's like a group of guys and a group of girls. And like the guy, and one guy from the group and the other girl from the group, and they match each other based on their stats, yeah? To say how compatible they are. Now, let's say there is that sort of show again, but they do all the stats to say how compatible they are, but they have opposite religions that they know really hate each other. And they go, oh yeah, I really love him, I think he's the one, I really love her, she's such a sweet girl. And then when they see each other in the night, then they go, okay, yeah, I like her, yeah, she's alright, I like her. And then they go outside, and then when they make their final decision on who to pick for their partner, and they go, yeah, I want him. And then the host goes, by the way, he's Jewish. And they'll be like, what? No, he can't be. Yeah, he's Jewish. You don't know what this show is.
You don't know what this show is. They'll just be like, get me out of here.
Like, that's what I'm saying. If they somehow did that, but on a obviously much more global scale, then if religion just, in my opinion, if religion wasn't in the picture, there would definitely not be nowhere near as much war. There would still be war.
Yeah, because it's always saying, like, I think they're putting bad reputation on their religion.
Like Trump, for instance, why does he want to make a wall?
To keep out the Mexicans.
Yeah.
And that is being racist, man.
Yeah, which is not the same as religion and all that stuff, but he wants to keep out the Mexicans because of whatever BS reason he has, But let's say if nationality, leave it as it is, you're black, you're white, you're Irish, you're Asian or whatever, yeah, that's fine. Leave race as it is.
Yeah.
But with no religion, I almost guarantee you there will nowhere be anywhere near as much war. With ISIS right now, what religion are they?
Can I guess?
Yeah.
ISIS.
Yeah, they're Islam, for
Islam,
sure.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure, if I'm wrong, then I hold my hands up. But I'm pretty sure ISIS are Islam, yeah? And when they blow themselves up, they always do that, Hell Akbar, or whatever they say, yeah? And if they never had that religion, would they still be bombing us? Would they still be doing all the shit that they're doing? I doubt it as well.
I doubt.
But all I do know is, let's say there was no religion, all that stuff. Would you say not as much or no war at all?
I think not as much, because still people would have conflict about something.
Like, for instance, why does Japan have so much more electricity than us? Or why does, I don't know, Texas have so much oil compared to the likes of Canada and all that stuff? There's still going to be wars over oil, natural resources, all this stuff. Because there is a lot of war over that. Or the likes of, I don't know, where's Kim Jong-un from?
So, no, North Korea.
North Korea.
Thing is, with with North Korea and South Korea had a bit of conflict as well. But now both presidents shook their hands. That was literally, everyone was like shocked, like, did they just shake hands? Basically saying, oh, we've given up, we're friends now, we don't want to make no wars, no nuclear bombs or, crap.
You say that,
but still, you don't know what's
still
behind.
Makes them.
Yeah, he still makes them, and plus, still, it could be saying like, we're not gonna do this fire test or some crap, and then they do.
Yeah.
That we would still kind of feel it in a way, wouldn't we? Which was scary.
Because I'll give you my belief in the whole religion thing. Yeah, I don't believe in God or Buddha or whoever it is that made the Bible, or whoever they think it is, yeah? I believe in science. I'm a man of science, and that's everything right. That's what I am.
So you're not an atheism, you're a man of science?
Yeah, and
fair enough.
That's the way I am. But I do believe in, I told you this like a few months ago, and anime fans, I just realized, in most of the episodes I'm talking about anime.
Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, but it's true with anime, they still have bits in what you can believe in. Well, I know you're going to talk about Bleach.
Yeah, so with anime fans, you'll know what Bleach is. I'm not on about the stuff you put down the toilet.
Yeah.
I'm on about the show, anime, Bleach. It used to be like one of the biggest free anime out there before it finished. Well, the anime. The manga went on for a while. That's a different story. But with Bleach, this is what I believe. So, you have your life on Earth. Yeah. Whatever happens when you die, you die. Yeah, you're dead. When you're dead, you're still on the earth. Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
You're like your spirit. You can do what you want as the spirit. Now, if you're a spirit with regrets, then those regrets build inside you. Like if you remember the show, they say the ones with regrets turn into Honos. They turn into an evil spirit. Yeah.
Okay.
And then once the Soul Reapers, the people from heaven, Soul Society / heaven, once they come down and hit you with the back of the sword, your soul gets replenished, all your evil is gone, you go to heaven. Or, if after all that replenishing, it turns out, actually no, this guy was a dickhead back in his past life, then you're going down the other way, not the up way. Yeah? And obviously once the soul is up in heaven / Soul Society, then they live their life there. The only problem is they have a new life, they can't find the family, or they might find the family, and they might become a soul reaper themselves. And then when they die in heaven, whoop, back down to earth.
So how can you die in heaven? I thought once you're in heaven, that's it. You live eternity.
But
that's what I think.
Listen to what I'm saying. Once they die in heaven, they're back on earth. Lost all their memories.
So you think it's a life circle?
That's what I think. That's what I personally believe.
Wow.
Because with Bleach, this is what. Don't get me wrong. I hated a lot of things wrong with the show, especially filler. But with this, the core story behind it all actually got to me. That's what I think I believe. To me, personally, it's the only thing I think that makes sense.
You know what I think? Once you're in heaven, that's it, you live eternity. That's what I believe in.
I don't think so.
That's what, because...
How?
I'm going to just say, in a way, you have a point, because nobody can fit up there. Not how many people die every day. They can't always fit up there.
But if heaven is this almighty place, then surely heaven should be infinite, no?
I think
Or, counter that, is heaven a place where... So you've got our universe. I'm going to go on to another anime now. Dragon Ball, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, so you've got Dragon Ball. The universe we know from Dragon Ball is Universe 7, yeah?
Yeah.
And then, if I'm not wrong, the second one to that is Universe 8, which is Beerus's fat brother, yeah?
Yeah.
And then there's, Champa. And then there's like all the other universes.
Yeah.
My argument is, let's say there's 12, the same as Dragon Ball, yeah? Let's say somehow there's randomly 12 universes. What if, when we die here on Earth, there's no heaven, there's no hell, there's only the next universe? Somehow your soul gets moved on to another universe.
So like Universe 9,
10 or whatever. And then, once you've gone through all the universes, that's it, that's your end.
What, you're totally gone?
Could be. That's just my argument sake. What if it's something like that?
Because I wouldn't know now if this was my...
third, fourth or sixth universe.
Exactly, I wouldn't know this is my sixth universe already.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. But for my... I would definitely know this is my first time on Earth. I would definitely know. Because I can't... Obviously, I've heard, like, people said, I heard someone so when I was in, this boy was only about 8 years old, and he said he said on about, because I think he was watching TV, and so he's seeing pictures of like World War 1, 2. He's 8 years old, remember? He started crying. His mum was really worried, like, what are you crying for? And the boy said, I've flown that plane. And I was like, what? I said, I was that man. That boy, 8 years old, he said, I was that man back in World War 2. And I'm like, what the... That freaked me out. Like, he had a different life before that life.
But how do you...
That's reincarnation to me.
How do you know that the boy didn't just get upset about seeing war?
He said, no, he said I was this guy flying this plane. He said I was this man. He could remember what happened through when he was fighting in the war. This was in high school, this was in my religious class, I'll tell you. And I swear, I sat there, I was nearly crying, and all my friends were, honey,
so that could be the Bleach theory then?
In a way.
Yeah.
He had a previous life in World War 2, and then once he died, he was back again on this earth as an 8-year-old boy, and he remembers what went through his past life, and that really freaked me out. Like, Christ, if that ever happened to me, I might as well kill myself already, because I don't want to think of that.
Because I tell you what I don't believe. I don't believe in anyone who has a Netflix account or a dodgy pirates account.
That was stupid.
That's a big no-no, guys.
Yeah.
But anyone who does somehow get to manage to watch The Good Place, that's a show on Netflix. And I strongly don't believe in their way of saying what heaven or hell is. Their system is, while you're on Earth, there's a point system. And for argument's sake, let's say I get a cat down from a tree. That's 3 points. Good points.
Yeah.
Let's say I insult my mother. That's negative 10 points. Or something like that.
So you're basically on point system. If you have enough points, you go to heaven. If you have 0, like negative or minus points, you go into hell. And
for them to go to heaven, they needed so many positive points.
So like over probably 6 billion or something.
I forget the name of the girl, but you know the Asian girl? Was it Jahani?
Jahani, yeah.
Yeah. With her, she done a lot of good things with her life, but because she was not selfish, but because she was a
bitch to her sister.
Yeah, and very jealous of her. Then because of that one thing, so you're going to hell.
Yeah.
But she done so many successful good things with her life before she died. So you guys are more than welcome to join the conversation in the comments below and tell us that we're idiots. But at the end of the day, it's your opinion and this is mine.
Yeah, we have all different opinions. I mean, everyone has.
Yeah, exactly. This is what people don't understand. I don't hate Jainism, mostly because I don't know what the hell it is.
I don't know. I don't believe that is a religion.
I don't hate Buddhism. In fact, I actually like it. I like
Buddhism is alright actually. That's why I said.
Because that's more about spiritual stuff and all that. I actually like Buddhism, but I'm not a Buddhist. But I like the idea behind it.
Yeah.
Hinduism, I don't hate it. I don't like it. I just have no opinion. Alright. Christianity, I don't hate it. I don't like it. Again, no opinion. Geno-Sikhism, whatever the hell that is, I have no opinion because I don't know what the hell it is. Islam, in my opinion, I can't really comment because it's a very controversial religion. Because you can't say the likes of ISIS is because of Islam. You can't.
Yeah.
The ISIS is just a group of people who believe in Islam. So you can't say to everyone who believes in Islam, you're ISIS. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's one reason why I think war is a bad thing. Because you're trying to kill or bomb a whole bunch of
innocent people.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. It's disgusting.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we've got war in wherever there is right now. Let's say there's a war in China and there's kids in the background that just get hurt because of soldiers aiming at the bad people. It's wrong.
Definitely wrong.
And the same with Judaism. I don't hate it. I don't like it. I have no opinion. But I like the logo. I like their staffing because my nan got that for me. Which is fair enough. You can't hate me for that, can you?
No, I mean, I can't like that stuff. It's like it's the one triangle upside down, another one up the other side.
Yeah.
And then that's like a perfect star.
And if everybody had the same mindset as I do, then I almost guarantee you there were nowhere near be as many wars. Then instead of everybody just like, oh, you're this, I hate you, you're that, I hate you. Nah, this is what I believe, this is my opinion, you have to respect that. It's like football as well, like, oh, you're a Tottenham fan, I'm an Arsenal fan, I hate your guts. Nah, come on, one of my best friends is Man United and I'm Arsenal, we still have a great crack on, get on and off with each other.
Yeah, definitely.
And we're always there for each other if we need each other, sort of thing. But, yeah, I mean, that's a very controversial topic. I don't know how long we've spoken about that for, but I'm really interested to see what you guys have to say. Put it in the comments below. What religion are you? Why? Say why you believe in what you believe. Just so, try and convince us of why you believe in what you believe. Why you think there is what there is. Or try and convince yourselves more than anything before you convince us, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Now, if you can't convince us, then there's a problem. In your mind, there's a problem if you can't convince other people of what you believe, isn't it? Like those people, when you're walking wherever and they come up to you and go, have you heard the news? You're like, what's the news? God, this whatever. You know those people, innit?
Oh God, I hate them.
What do you call them? Jehovah's Witness?
I hate JW. Well, they're called JWs. And obviously, when I was in my old house and I was 5 years old, I opened the door. I wasn't stupid back then, so I knew the Jehovah's Witness because I dressed like Suze. And I was like, yeah, goodbye. You ruined my bloody Sunday, you know.
Yeah, but you can't hate them. That's just their beliefs, and they strongly believe in that.
Yeah,
it's fair play to them.
Yeah, I just listened to it for like a few seconds and say, oh, I'm bored.
Yeah, because I feel bad if I just
go next
walk
door
past them.
where they love. I feel like saying to them, go next door. They love God. Just talk to them. I mean, I was having a nap, and then I hear this knock at the door. Oh my God, I have school tomorrow, for God's sake.
Come on, I'm sure you didn't give a crap that you. How old was you? 8, did you say?
I was about 5 to 8, I think.
Yeah, why would you care about school?
Well, that was an easy life for me. Went to school,
yeah, why would you...
ate, home, sleep, went to school. That was my easy life for me.
Yeah, well...
Now it's you know, you don't...
Anyway, moving on to what's the score?
Yes.
Yes. Right, so we're going to start off with the Arsenal game. I said it was going to be 3-0. Hannah said it was going to be 2-0. And the game, in fact, turned out to be 2-1 at the last minute, thanks to Kanashanak. Thank you very much. I still haven't watched the highlights, by the way, to see how he messed up. Yeah. I watched Arsenal Fantasy Feed. None of them even spoke about it, which is weird. No. But, yeah, so none of us got the result right, but we both said Arsenal was going to win, so we both get 1 point. Okay? As you know from recording today, we saw the Man City results.
Against Chelsea. What did it end in?
6-0, wasn't it?
6-0, you told me.
Yeah.
Are you sure it was 6-0?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 6-0.
Because when I saw it was 83 minutes. You couldn't, they could have scored again.
Yeah, I checked, and like just before we started this podcast, it ended 6-0.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's great football right there from Man City. So you said it was going to be 3-2. So in your head, you was like, oh, this is going to be a close game.
Yeah, but I didn't thought Chelsea was going to flop.
Oh, I knew that was going to come on. And then I've got a friend going, oh, but they always step up for the big game.
Yeah, right.
All they done was step up onto the pitch, that's it. And then you've got me, which my result was a lot more closer. I said 4-1. So I at least thought Chelsea was going to score because of Higuain. He's a top quality striker, or Hazard at least. I think they have at least 2 to 3 good players that can score, at least. Their defence ain't nothing special, nor is their midfield. In fact, I hate their midfield, apart from Kante. But yeah, so we both get 1 point for that, because we both said a Man City win, yeah? So we're both tied now 2-2. Then it comes to our final game. Crystal Palace versus West Ham. You said it was going to be a draw, 2-2, yeah? Mm-hmm. So you get 1 point. Because it ended 1-1, yeah?
Yeah. What did you say?
I said Crystal Palace would win 2-1. So you win with your score being 3 points to my 2. You're on a roll.
I'm on a roll? You mean I'm on a roll?
Roll, sorry, yeah. You're on a roll.
On a roll.
2 wins on the trot.
Make it 3 and good luck. So I can win the lottery, get out of here.
Well, speaking of 3, it's time for you to tell us what's happening with 3 stories. But before you do, I want to steal one of your stories while you do the research.
Still one of my stories? Okay, fair enough.
Yes, because I really want to talk about this.
Yep.
HMV is back again. It is not going nowhere because of some Chinese company or agency or whatever. They've brought it again.
They brought it again. But they were so close to literally, permanently closing down. I mean,
I know this isn't today's news, but I have to talk about it because it was last week.
I'll find notes now because I remember when now we have Amazon Prime, Netflix, we've got everything on that smart TV, and I was like, who needs DVDs? Who needs CDs? I mean, we've got Spotify on our phones,
Huh?
Think about HMV.
Oh yeah, just
CDs,
the music as well, yeah.
But
Deezer we have as well.
Yeah, Deezer, but I don't use Deezer.
Neither do I, but other people do.
I mean, I just feel so happy it's still going. It was almost about to crack. I mean, when will my sister get her CDs from?
I don't even care. For me personally, HMV, and they sell this. I don't know if they sell
nice
this
tops,
top,
yeah.
But they do sell nice tops. Tops. They sell nice tops. My God, I can't talk English today. No. But yeah, they sell nice tops. And for me personally, HMV is like one of the original stores from back in the day. Blockbuster's gone. Fair enough, no one watched this video at all.
Yeah.
Woolworths, I don't know why they got rid of that.
I don't know why they got rid of Woolworths.
I think it went bankrupt or something.
Yeah. And then
HMV went bankrupt. And then before the latest issue, I think someone bought the company for £1 or something and reinvested in it. And now again, it's nearly at the end of its rope. The Chinese have come in to save it.
Well, talking of Woolworths, where I used to live, I know that was going to completely close down. But then it was replaced by Matalan. Never heard of Matalan. I thought, I'll go, man, you know Matalan.
Oh, Matalan. Yeah.
Never heard of Matalan. I thought, I'll go in there. Yeah, I'll go in there. I actually went to Matalan. I thought, that's actually quite decent clothing.
Is that the one you went for the interview to?
Yeah, when I was in Norwich.
Oh, so that used to be a Woolworths?
That used to be a Woolworths.
Must have been a big one then.
Quite a big one, yeah.
Because that's a big store.
I mean, that was also retail, but it was clothes, it was fashion, like. And then when I
went
for
Woolworths?
No, not Woolworths. It was like all.
Yeah, Matalan is fashion.
Matalan's fashion. Yeah. And I went for an interview there, so.
With HFE, it's one of the original stores. With like DVDs, for me, for example, Naruto, like it was so hard for me to find box set 31 because I couldn't find it on Amazon because it was sold out. I went to HFE recently and I was like, oh, because of our latest issues, we don't know when we could get the order in.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. Like, you go through what you go through, I understand that. And then you've got the likes of eBay where you could buy stuff which I had to in the end, and I felt so dirty doing it because I don't like eBay at all. I don't rate it whatsoever. Because HFE is one of the last places where you could buy DVDs. I think it's the only place, in fact, apart from like, let's say you go to Tesco, you buy like your DVD or your CD there, or Sainsbury's or these sort of places, you know. But HFE is the only store left where you know what you're going to go get from it. You know you're going to go there for music, for DVDs, for... Do they sell games? I think they do, but not too many.
They never sell games. They
do. The one in, what is it, Oxford Street, I've seen them sell some games.
Have you? Oh,
yeah.
Never mind.
And they sell some toys sometimes as well, like to do with the game or DVD sort of thing.
They actually started selling vinyls again.
Oh, is it?
Vinyls, yeah. And they actually got a vinyl player. I don't know if they've got a vinyl player there, but it's worth quite a bit now. I mean, my grandparents have got a vinyl player, and if I bought like vinyl discs from HMV, I know they'll listen to. They'll be like, "Where did you get this from? I didn't know they start sending it." I said, "Yeah, they do." You know, they'll be absolutely delighted and go, "Yeah, I'm definitely listening to this." I just put my beats on. So yeah. But
yeah, you can carry on. I just wanted to mention about HMV because I was really happy when I saw that news.
I mean, I was kind of surprised as well. I think so. Yeah. Anyway, for my 3 news that has been happening today.
Yeah.
And the first one, yet again, the UK is up for a freeze. Snow up until March.
Wait, what?
Up until March. So until March.
Wait, where are we now? Like
we're in February.
Early February.
Yeah, and still it's going to carry until March.
Okay, you've got my dad, 25 degrees, in Lanzarote. He texted me as we speak that he's on his 4th ice cream.
Wait, 4th ice cream?
Yeah, that's why I was asking earlier.
Well, we've got something to look forward to in July.
Shh.
That's a spoiler. Anyway,
Spoilers,
because in July...
Spoilers.
You will have to find out in, February, March, April, May, June. You have to wait another 5 months for that.
If we're still going.
If we're still going. If we're still going.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, guys.
Yeah,
keep
like,
us
subscribe,
going.
and do whatever you would like to do. So yeah, I don't know. This storm has now another name. You know, they keep naming storms.
Let me guess, it's from a woman's name as well.
No, Storm Eric. I don't know why they actually name these pathetic storms like Storm Deirdre, Storm. Barbara, Storm. It was Storm Chris. No, it wasn't Storm Hannah. It was Storm Chris. Then it was a Hurricane Katrina. And so Katrina's actually a name. In some way.
I almost think
But anyway, I don't know why. What's the point of naming storms? It's like you're not gonna call up away and say, "I can't come today. I've got flu, Margaret." Innit?
Wait, I saw you got that from Russell Howard.
Yeah, it's like you're not going to... Yeah, exactly. It's like you're not going to name stuff, is it? It's not my fault. I've got
that joke you just said. You got that from Russell Howard.
Yeah, I love that joke, I tell you. It's like, yeah, exactly. It's not like you're going to call up to work and say, "Oh, I've got
No,
this."
but you could call up to work and say, "Yo, because of Storm Margaret, the traffic is so heavy, I can't make it into work today, boss."
Yeah, and the bus isn't working, simple.
But if you're a self-employed YouTuber, it's fine.
Yeah, definitely. It said it's going to return Right, conditions are expected to be milder by midweek by the Met Office. Believes cold weather is to return from the 22nd of Feb. So we're going to have more colder weather. We are going to have okay weather now, but it's going to be even colder on the 22nd. Yeah. I know, probably the most boring subject I've ever said on it, but don't worry. I'm going to move on. I mean, talking of...
Oh no!
Right, we're not going to talk about that, alright?
No, just mention it. It's the second trending.
No, because I'm only doing 3. You know when I said I was doing 3 news articles, right? I'm not going to do this one. It's about the Six Nations. You know about the Six Nations, or have I got another? No, it's just about the BAFTA awards. So the Six Nations. Obviously, you heard about the Six Nations.
Yeah, they had a game. I think. When was I working? Yesterday. Yeah, they
had.
Yeah, they had a game yesterday.
So it's someone named Johnny May hat-trick helped seal bonus point win. So England. So by half-time, England had their second win of the Six Nations, wrapped up with bonus points secured for a good measure.
Huzzah!
So yeah, by the end they had 6 tries without ever getting close to top gear, having just been too quick to cohesive for France.
Great news this week, guys.
So yeah, at least, with England, we're better than rugby. They were actually football and World Cup. Just proves in it. So yeah. Right. Talking of football earlier, obviously everyone knows that Cardiff City player went missing. Obviously, this is
Emilio Sala.
Salah was obviously in that plane wreckage underwater, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So
it was officially confirmed
that he's dead, and they didn't even bother about the pilot.
No, they're searching for him still.
They're still searching for the pilot?
Yeah, they're still searching for the pilot.
Alright.
Last time I heard.
Yeah, so football stars obviously donate 2,000 to Salah's pilot search. Yes. So they're still, I just read right here, they're still searching for the pilot.
Yeah.
So French striker Mbappe.
Oh yeah.
Has donated 26,000 to a crowdfunder set up to find the body of missing pilot David. I can't pronounce his second name. So Gary Lineker has also donated 1,000, which is nothing. Sorry. Yeah. So the family of the 6-year-old pilot launched an appeal to search for his remains, which is a bit, I mean, whoever was flying that plane obviously lost control. It was off the radar, like you said. I mean, butterfly effect. Imagine if he was about to get on the plane and said, actually, we're going to fly tomorrow. He went on a different plane and he made it back to UK. Now, that is a butterfly effect. I mean, if you could go back in time and saved his life and the pilot's and said, you're not going on that bloody plane, they'll get well confused. Or say, I've seen the future. Just scare a bit, like, you're going to die. You're going to die. They're like, okay, I'm not getting on that plane. I'll go on the next one.
How different would the world be?
Well, different. I mean, really different. It's all about, I mean, like you said,
the choices you make.
The choices you make is crucial. Like you said. I mean, I think what's been happening with that is kind of scary, I think. So yeah, the stories that have been.
And to end up the stories, I'll give you guys a little preview, a little hint of what July is going to be. It will be mine and Hannah's 5th anniversary together.
Yeah. So be specific, the 20th of July, but that is on a Saturday. However, we do not record on a Saturday.
No, but we record on a Sunday, so which will be the day after our anniversary. So, yeah, I mean, you guys have that to look forward to. And moving on. I know we've spoken about this, I think it was on the first or second podcast. But
it was on the first podcast.
Yeah, but we didn't really speak in this specific sense.
Which we did actually quite good on the first podcast. I mean,
5k views last time I checked.
Yeah, 5,000 views were oh my
and
god.
55 subscribers.
And 55 subscribers.
Which we're grateful for.
Yeah, we're grateful for everything. I mean, if anyone, whoever
That's more than
tunes in.
That's more than I have on my main YouTube channel, which I've had for like years now.
I mean, true. I mean, we're absolutely most grateful for all the subscribers we get, the views, the likes. I mean, this is all real talk, like we said.
Yeah.
That nobody talks about anymore. Then we suddenly come along and speak our own views. Then obviously our audience have their own views.
Yeah.
Think about
which
it.
they're free to voice in the comments or tweet us.
Yeah.
Or go on our Facebook page and post whatever it is you please. I don't care less. No, honestly, I don't care less what you have to say. Just that's your opinion.
Yeah.
But like I was about to say, even though... Alright, this is actually linked to what I was just about to say. Even though we are more connected due to technology, would you say we're less connected as well?
In a way, because we're always on our phones.
Because when I was in Ireland with my dad, the last time I was there, I don't know when it was, probably in my grandmother's funeral, I think. No, I'm on about the time before that. No, the time...
When you visit her in home?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and my dad was walking on the Dublin port, yeah? And there was this couple, like, just sitting down on a bench waiting for their taxi or whatever, yeah? So you turn around.
Yeah.
Like, have your back towards me.
Your back towards you?
Yeah, my back. Yeah, have your back towards me. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll have my back towards you.
Yeah.
And this is literally what the couple were doing. Oh, the train's here, Mary. Quick! Or the bus or whatever it was that they got on. They just had their back towards each other, just texting, all playing games or whatever.
That's just mad. I'm sorry about this.
Not saying a word to each other.
No.
That's mad.
I mean, that's even way more connected, I guess.
I've got even a better example, VR. You're wearing
yeah.
your goggles with the headphones fully immersed in the gaming experience. Let's say, better example, let's say you live in a house, it's a big house. 3 stories, like 3 levels, yeah?
Yeah.
So you've got the ground level, which is where obviously the entrance is, the kitchen,
the
living room, and you also have a bathroom there. Then you've got your middle one, 3 bedroom and a bathroom, and then you've got your attic, yeah? But let's say this is a very big attic, where you actually have a bedroom in this attic. And I'm a YouTuber, and I have a gaming channel that I do every Saturday. I upload a game of what I play, yeah? Now let's say it's a VR game, you're filming your game that you're going to upload the next day to YouTube, yeah? Now let's say you still live with your parents for whatever reason, or you live on your own, for argument's sake, with a friend, at the sidemen sort of thing, yeah? Now for argument's sake, let's say there's a fire downstairs on the ground floor while still playing VR.
Oh my god.
Brown bread.
Yeah, because it's really... I say that's due to fire, health and safety.
No. Let's say your friend has overcooked the bacon, and then there's a fire all over the place, and the friend dies before he puts it out, and then you're still playing your game while the fire is rising. By the time you realise there's no more oxygen and you're dead, you die of, in fire, you die of oxygen starvation before you get burned.
What the hell?
You don't get burned at all when you're in a fire, you know that. You die of oxygen starvation before anything.
Fair enough, because our body...
That's not my fun fact, by the way, I'm just telling you.
I know, I think, because the fire also breathes oxygen as well.
Yeah.
It's in the room, and this is my guess, it sucks it all in, and it makes the fire much more angry and bigger. Yourself, obviously there's nothing left in the room, so you're obviously going to collapse on the floor and you're going to die in seconds, aren't you?
That's what I'm saying, you're more disconnected because of technology than ever now.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're more connected than ever. So, for argument's sake, let's say Hannah lived in Australia, and I have no idea what the time difference is. I know it's very bad with time difference, yeah. So, and I live here. It's impossible for me to, let's say, for argument's sake, oh, I'm going to see you every weekend. First of all, screw that. It's too much money to come see you every weekend. I'm not a rich man. Second of all, I don't have time to come see you every weekend because I have work, yeah? And fourth of all, I'm genuinely lazy and I just don't want to do that sort of effort sort of thing, yeah? So how can I talk to you every so often, especially with the time difference? Well, this is where Skype comes in. Facebook Messenger, Face Chat, whatever it's called. Skype, I said Skype, sorry. Snapchat.
Yes, Skype, Snapchat.
WhatsApp, video call, all those sort of things come into it, yeah? So that's why I'm saying we're more connected, but we're also more disconnected.
Yeah, because all you're more distant than anything.
But another great thing about technology, which I have to give it credit for, yeah? So let's say, I don't know, who do we keep calling? Jimmy or Timmy?
It's Timmy.
Timmy, okay, or Jimmy, wherever.
No, it's Timmy.
That we keep saying.
Timmy.
Alright, well, Timmy, yeah?
Timmy.
Let's say anyone who watches South Park will know what she's on about, but let's say Timmy is playing PS4. Timmy has no friends because he gets bullied at school. Yeah? Timmy's 8 years old. And he really wants to make friends. He wants to know other cultures as well at the same time. So he plays, what's a good community? FORTNITE. I'm going to give you FORTNITE in this instance, yeah? He plays, what is it called? The group battle, whatever it's called. So it's not the solo one, but the group one, yeah? So he's got his mic, he's got his headset with the mic to speak to the other people when he plays, yeah? So while he's doing that, he's speaking to, let's say, he's speaking to Indians, he's speaking to Chinese people, he's speaking to Irish people, he's speaking to Australian people, he's speaking to people from Bristol, he's speaking to people from Cardiff, all over the gaff, all over the world, yeah? And he's learning about all these different lives, all these different cultures, just through technology alone, just by playing games, in fact. You ever think about that? Ever think about it that way?
Not really, no, I haven't.
That's what I'm saying. You are more connected, but you're also more disconnected. But moving on to the other topic, which is still linked, would you say kids are spoiled? And yeah, would you say kids are spoiled these days? So when I was a kid, I had the basic
flip, no, side phone?
Yeah, side phone.
Yeah, I had a flip.
And yeah, I had one as well at one stage. I had the Motorola flip phone, which was my nan's. Yeah. And I see kids these days crying because their mother won't buy them the latest iPhone 6 when they've already got the iPhone 4 or 5, for instance, yeah? When I was a kid, I'd be like, I don't want the iPhone, I just want to throw mud out my mate's face or something like that. I just want to have fun.
Yeah. Or
kick a ball, play soccer with my friends or whatever. Soccer, so the Americans understand what I'm on about, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. But kids these days, they just like, oh, I want I saw a woman the other day, like, with her pram carrying a toddler, not a baby, but a toddler, let's say 2 to 4, yeah?
Yeah.
Old enough to understand the world sort of thing, yeah? And it was in the pram, just on a tablet. I never had to be honest, I've never had a tablet, not gonna lie.
Obviously.
But I don't want one.
No, I don't.
I don't want one, that don't matter. But the point is, I would never have to want a tablet.
I wouldn't as well. I mean, back in those days, I have to be truthful. My family had not much money, and whatever was given to me, much appreciated. Obviously.
But that's not the point. You get these mothers that probably get child benefit or whatever benefit it is, plus that they have, yeah? And they spend it all on a spoiled brat because the brat wants this, the brat wants that, and the brat wants this. it's down to the parents to say, yo,
It's
Timmy.
always been down to the parents. I mean,
Yeah, it's down to the parents to say, yo, Timmy, calm the heck down. I don't make much money. Santa isn't coming as often as he used to, so you need to get used to that, Timmy. And then Timmy's like, oh yeah, but I want all my friends have the freaking iPhone X. I at least want the iPhone 8. Even though the iPhone 8 is worth, what, 600? 800? 700? Something like that? I don't even know. I'm not. Let's say that. Yeah? It's mad.
It is mad.
I never got any of that when I was a kid. I mean,
I did as well.
I said the story on the episode where we did speak about technology, about me having to work hard for my first touch phone that I had. Worked hard for that when I was working in the pub in Ireland, when I was only like 13 or 14. Which I shouldn't have been, but...
You were only collecting glasses, weren't you?
Yeah, I wasn't serving pints, well, only to my dad, just so my dad could teach me and see how I was, sort of thing. But that's it, really. And, yeah, I mean, those are all the topics. Now on to a very, very interesting fun fact. Now, to the guys listening on the podcast, you're screwed, basically.
You're absolutely screwed, sorry.
This is a YouTube exclusive that you're going to see. And by the time you get to the next clip, the next part of the video, because I'm going to cut this out, you're going to see what it is we're going to do. Right, so, with this fun fact, got my little fun facts book, which I've had for years, and I haven't really read it until a few days ago.
Science experiments.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is called the drip. Now, I'm going to ask you before we start, yeah?
Yeah.
Which runs faster, hot or cold?
Which runs faster? I think...
So, which one, when we fill these cups,
Yeah.
do you think it's going to fill up faster, the hot or the cold?
Should... Can I take a guess?
Yeah, that's what this is all
I
about.
think... the hot.
Alright then. Well, let's see.
I think the hot one.
So, we're going to fill both of them up to about halfway, okay?
Okay. Do
So,
we get my...
Yeah, you go get the cold water.
Yeah.
Because we both have to do it at the same time, so it's fair.
Yeah, it's cold
So it's
enough.
about
Yeah, it's
halfway.
definitely cold.
Then we move the mic, just to be safe. There we go. Right.
You ready?
Hold on. 3, 2, 1, go.
Halfway, yeah?
Halfway.
I did it halfway. But this is sparkling water.
Don't matter, still
You
water.
said halfway.
No, I mean like in the glass it has to be halfway.
Okay, so there you go. Sorry.
Right, let me go put the kettle like out of the way.
Okay, what about this as well?
Also out of the way.
This here.
Now, yeah, we might have messed up with the whole, because this one, or maybe that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know.
Because according to my book, I'll tell you what's supposed to happen, guys. Because I think we messed up with the hole size. One's smaller than the other. Because what's supposed to happen, the hot is supposed to be the hot, but you can catch a cold. You will need. So let me just read it quickly.
Chris.
The holes are the same size. You'll see the hot water leaks faster than the cold water. If the cold water is cold enough, it may not leak at all, in fact. Yeah?
Yeah.
Why? Molecules exist although we can't see them. The molecules in hot water move faster than in cold water. That's why hot water is supposed to be faster.
Yeah, I think we messed up the hole on the other one, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can tell that's smaller, this one's a bit bigger.
Yeah. But guys, feel free to try this out for yourselves. Maybe you can do it a bit better than we can. Just leave it while we wrap up the podcast. Right, so, got a special announcement for next week.
What?
Special guest coming soon.
Wait, you been certain for this?
Huh?
Been so much certain for this?
Well, he said he's up for it, innit?
Yeah.
He said next week Sunday he's going to come on for sure.
Okay.
But I'm telling you guys now, the only problem is, next week I'm mad busy. I'm doing overtime with my current job, yeah? So for this episode that currently recording now, I don't know when I'm going to be able to upload. I'm going to be on this as much as I can. And that's why before we started recording, that's why I haven't even done my usual, oh yeah, I'm recording, let me know what you think and all that stuff that I normally do, yeah? I did do it, innit? So, yeah, I apologise for that, guys, but next week, got a real special episode for you guys. So until then, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, all of that jazz. Let us know anything you want to let us know. Comments, let us know on Twitter, Facebook page, Instagram as well now. Even our Reddit page, but that's your choice. I'm not really on Reddit that much. Don't forget to download our podcast on Spotify and Podbean. And until the next time, guys, enjoy your week. Peace.
See ya.